Good afternoon, my name is Staff Sergeant Mark 2834, Digital Wideband Technician Instructor here at Marine Corps Satellite Communications School in Fort Gordon, Georgia. Today I'll be showing you the three methods on how to access the antenna control unit, which we'll refer to as the ACU from here on out. Okay, the first method I'm going to cover with you is through the mission screen via the CMA server. So what you do is you'll pull up the mission screen, which looks like this. You're going to click on internal ACU. And in this configuration we're using ACU 1. So we'll click on change. And the ACU control screen comes up. And on here we'll be able to control the ACU through the CMA server. The second method I'm going to cover is through Internet Explorer via the CMA server. So what you're going to do is pull up Internet Explorer. In the address bar, you're going to type in 192.168.100.50/show/startup screen. Again, your antenna control screen pops up through the CMA server, and we can again control our antenna. The third method I'm going to cover is the CMA bypass. So in this configuration, we are cutting out the CMA server altogether. What you'll need for this, and we'll be out at the dish when we actually do this, but you'll be going directly into the control port on J61 of your ACU. You need your Whiskey 512 cable, which will allow you to interface between the ACU and, of course, your laptop. Again, you want to ensure that your cable's on there tight so that we have a good connection, and then you take the other end, plug it into your LAN port on your laptop. You're going to open up Internet Explorer just like in method 2. Type in the same address, 192.168.100.50/show/startup screen, and your screen will pop up. Right now we're going to head outside and we're actually going to do this now. Now that we're outside, I'm going to perform the CMA bypass operation. First thing you need to do is locate the ACU and port J61. That's the control port in between the ACU and the CMA server. By unplugging this cable, I'm physically taking the CMA server out of the process. I get my Whiskey 512 cable, which is my interface between my ACU and my laptop. And I'm going to plug it into the J61 port. Okay, once I have the laptop and the ACU connected, I'm going to run through the same steps as I did in method 2. I'm going to open Internet Explorer. In the address bar, I'm going to type in my address. It's going to bring me to the ACU screen. Under Setup, there's a drop-down bar. I'm going to hit Run Wizard. The first screen that comes up is going to ask me for antenna type. The antenna type is going to be AN/USC 65. Click that, hit Apply. The next screen is going to ask me which frequency band I'm in. We're going to utilize X in this configuration. So we hit Apply on X band. Next it's going to ask me for sub mode. The sub mode I want to be is in native angle commanding. Click native angle commanding, hit apply. The next screen is going to say auto track threshold. We're going to stay at -30 dB. Apply. The next screen is going to ask me for pointing data. This is the data that when we're looking for the satellite, this is the data that you're going to put in azimuth and elevation in order to access your satellite. For this configuration, we're going to use an elevation of 12.15 and an azimuth of 6.41. I'm going to hit apply. The next thing is going to ask me for elevation zone setting. We're going to be in between 5 degrees and 90 degrees, so we're going to select that radio button and hit apply. And now for mode select, we want to go to pointing. Pointing is going to actually allow us to point to that direct coordinates that we put in. Once we hit apply, the dish begins to move. Alright, now that the dish has finished moving, when we look on our screen, we have a native angle of 12.15 on elevation and 6.41 on azimuth. And in our window, we can see that we're picking up the satellite right here. And that's how you do the CMA bypass operation. During this video, we covered accessing the ACU utilizing usual conditions through the CMA server itself and unusual conditions utilizing the CMA bypass procedure. Unusual conditions occur when temperatures drop below 33 degrees. This procedure will help you to become more efficient during warm-up times. Also, if the Marine shuts off the system prior to placing the antenna in the stow position, or when a technician wants to perform a data box alignment procedure. This concludes our class on accessing the ACU. Semper Fidelis.
I'm Captain Armstrong, Commander of the Marine Corps Satellite Communications School, and I approve this video.